And Rex Ryan, who is on that hot seat that continues to get a little bit warmer with each passing week. Jets will receive. Blair Walsh boots it away. This is Percy Harvin, the former Minnesota Viking, across the 20 and brought down at around the 23-yard line after a return. And what was a very winnable game on Monday night against the Dolphins. They pass on first down, and it's picked off. Gerald Hodges inside the 10, and he is in for the pick six. And a nightmare start for Geno Smith and the Jets.
Go ahead and take a look. It's going to be a quick slant right here. That's where he's trying to go. If we go ahead and take a look at it, he's going to try to get it in, and look at Hodges, able to jump the route from the slot route.
Hodges, yards on a return by Hodges today, making the start for the rookie backside linebacker Anthony Barr, who's
himself that improvement is necessary.
Walsh, a busy man already. This time boots it through the back of the end zone. Harvin unable to play it. First and 10, Smith from the gun on first and 10. This is Chris Ivory. Crosses the 20, and forward progress takes him to just outside the 21 for a pickup of 2. Third in the NFL with 4 interceptions. Second and 8. This is Ivory again. Unable to find the edge. Picks up a yard, maybe 2. Captain Munnerlyn. Third and 7 from the 23. Smith has time, airs it out, he's got his man wide open. Percy Harvin deep inside Minnesota territory, and finally brought down at the 34 by Josh Robinson here to give the Jets a first and 10 from the 32. Play action, Smith flushed out, tucks it away, will just run it out of bounds, picks up maybe a yard on the play. Second and 10 from the 32. That spot, a dribble of Geno, the little shovel pass. That's Jeremy Curley trying to make something out of nothing. Gonna dump him down right. Smith under pressure, sacked. Harrison Smith late in the charge after a loss of 12.
Number 22, Harrison Smith. When you see him move up in the box, Spiro, that's where you have to be alert. And you got to know it's going to be a free runner to the quarterback. Good disguise on the blitz by the safety, Harrison Smith.
Ryan Quigley to punt it away. Fair catch signaled by Marcus Sherrills. His NFL draft today. This is his 9th career start. Some pre-snap movement. Right side of the line looked like Matt Khalil and Charlie Johnson. Here's our referee, Jerome Boger.
All-star offense, number 61. 5-yard penalty, still first down.
And here today, much more exotic.
Vikings keep it on the ground after the penalty. This is Matt Asiata, the third-year runner. Second and 13 from the 8. Bridgewater under pressure, they get to him for the safety. Sheldon Richardson buries Bridgewater, and the Jets defense getting it on the board.
See him right here. He'll come around on the stunt. See him come around, and then that's where Khalil can't recover. Bridgewater doesn't see him in time to get rid of the football.
Rookie of the year as the Jets able to cut the deficit to 5. Jeff Locke to punt it back into play to the Jets. This is John Connor, their fullback, season out their second straight week with turf toe. First and 10. Geno Smith keeps it on the ground. This is Chris Ivory. Minimal pickup.
At least he was able to protect the football.
Second and 9. Ivory again. Getting close to the 40. Bilal Powell checks into the game, the 4th-year running back on 3rd and 5. Smith again under pressure, able to elude Griffin, throws it up in a dangerous pass. Munnerlyn on the coverage against Curley. Penalty markers come in.
Interference, defense, number 24. Spotted the foul, automatic, first down.
Geno Smith, he threw that ball up for grabs, could have easily been intercepted.
Turns out to be a 21-yard penalty. This is Ivory again, getting ahead to the 35.
More times than they've run it here today.
Second and 6, direct snap. This is Powell. Vikings weren't fooled. They dump him for a loss on 3rd and 6. Smith from the gun, pump fakes, takes a shot near side, caught in the end zone for the touchdown. It's Harvin, 35 yards, as Smith finds him in the end zone.
Down the field, he's going to go here, and then Gino gives him a chance to make a play. And this is an incredible throw by Gino. Underthrows it a little, but look at the adjustment by Percy Harvin.
Harvin ends first touchdown reception, as you saw, since 2012. Nick Folk
Going up today's game.
Jets have to have it held for Folk. There was a question mark this week. Hurt his hip in that loss to the Dolphins. Missed a couple of field goals last Monday night. And it's Marcus Sherrills. And here's Bridgewater, who began the season as the number 2 here behind Christian Ponder. Asiata picks up a gain of maybe a yard on first down. Made his first starter running backs.
The defense can really focus on the quarterback.
2nd and 9. A short pass over the middle. This is Asiata. Really forced them to reshuffle the deck. This is 3rd and 3. Short pass near side. That is Greg Jennings for 7 yards. That'll move the chains.
Don't have to respect the runner in the back.
Bridgewater, pump fakes, under pressure, has his man, and he's complete for the touchdown, and it's Charles Johnson. 56 yards. There is a penalty marker on the field.
Holding, defense number 22. That penalty is declined. The result of the play is a touchdown.
And the chance of Teddy here in Minneapolis. Longest pass completion of the season. 14-9. Vikings back in front, just past the 6-minute mark of his first quarter. Harvin muffs the kick. He's going to make something out of nothing here. Crosses the 40 inside Vikings territory. Harvin's so dangerous. Just when you thought the play was dead in the water.
Charles Johnson just really taking this one down the field, but take a look at the throw from Bridgewater. This is the big-time arm, and the reason why he was drafted at the bottom of the first round. Good protection, then he steps up after the double move by Johnson. Look how he led him away from the defenders. To beat him, he gets open. Bridgewater does the rest.
This is Chris Johnson on his first run of the day. Picks up a couple. Smith has time over the middle. This is Decker, the former Golden Gopher. Nifty little cutback maneuver to get ahead to the 25. Pickup of 8 yards. A hamstring pull that he tweaked originally in camp. Just now starting to get close to full strength. But it has been a frustrating season, to say the least, for Decker.
Well in the early going if you take away that early interception.
This is Johnson straight ahead. Ducks inside the 20.
Angry. So they do have a good committee of running backs.
3rd and short, little pitch play. This is Harvin. May have gotten to the line of scrimmage. It goes, and it could very well have cost the Jets the game Monday night against Miami. Playing today with that hip flexor injury, and Folk able to bang it in. It's a win has been a huge factor in their home games here all season long. A pooch kick out of bounds. This is Asiata fielding it. Gets to the 40, stumbles ahead to the 41, maybe 42, a dozen yards on the return. 73rd year anniversary of Pearl Harbor Day. There's remembrances all across the country. Jarius Wright, third-year receiver out of Arkansas. 2nd and 6, draw play. This is Asiata, making his 6th start of the season. Returned last week after missing their Week 12 game with a concussion. Bridgewater on 3rd and 2, has time again over the middle. First down and more. Jennings again inside Jets territory. 1st and 10, they mark it from the 44 to keep it on the ground. This is Asiata. Really clothesline to the turf. Tough runner. He's 6. Asiata off tackle, keeping those legs churning inside the 30. First down run of 7.
Game is beginning to slow down for him, as evident of a good game he had 1 week ago.
Little trickery. This is Patterson. His first touch cuts inside the 25 and ahead to the 23. Play the drive for Bridgewater and company. 2nd and 4 from the 23. Bridgewater, pocket collapses, hit as he throws, has his man wide open. Johnson, football comes loose, no signal yet. Now they say touchdown. 23 yards. As Minnesota able to recover.
Oh, this is going to be Charles Johnson. Watch, he comes in, and then he comes all the way back out across the field. They lose sight of Johnson, but Teddy Bridgewater doesn't. And look, he fumbled before crossing the goal line, but then he recovers it. Look at that. It's going to be recovered by Jerome Felton for the touchdown. That ball was out before he crossed the goal line, right after that hit by Jarrett. And then there you can see it's going to be recovered by Felton. Touchdown Vikings. What an interesting play. Teddy Bridgewater even took a hit. There was tremendous pressure on the quarterback as he was able to get rid of that ball just before he took a whack.
Call is confirmed up by the replay people here.
Ball loaded for a touchdown.
Well, it's been a wild first half, hasn't it? We've had a safety, we've had a pick six, 2 long touchdown passes, and a recovered fumble for a touchdown a moment ago by Felton as Harvin crosses the 20. About 20 months from where we stand right now. 1st and 10, Smith. Flushed out of the pocket. Won't take any chances, throws it out of bounds.
I tell you what, we won't know till the final week.
That's what it looks like. Here's Ivory. On 2nd and 10, barely picks up a yard, maybe 2. Curley in motion. Jets able to pick up the blitz nicely. Decker on the catch. 1st down if it stands. Penalty marker on the field.
Holding, defense number 52. That penalty is declined. The result of the play is a 1st down.
Draw play. This is Harvin dancing his way across the 40. After a pickup of 5, another penalty marker on the field. Griffin on the tackle.
Offense, number 66. 10-yard penalty, replay, 1st down.
All we need, I guess, is a rushing touchdown and we'll be hitting for the cycle. Jets whistled for their first penalty a moment ago. We'll see who came across first here. It looked like Griffin, but was he drawn off sides by the Jets?
Neutral zone infraction. Defense, number 97. 5-yard penalty, still 1st down.
And he is 2nd in the NFC with his career-high 11 sacks. Smith on 1st and 15 finds his man. That's Harvin again. It has been a busy first half. Harvin was never touched, and that 2nd effort able to get the 1st down and more for the Jets. And Smith said Percy's his favorite player to watch. Obviously a different story today. This is Ivory. Again, unable to get to the edge. The football comes loose. Looks like it was after contact with the turf.
Holding, offense, number 85. 10-yard penalty, replay, 1st down.
Smith steps up, strikes and hits Curley on a crossing pattern. 18 yards close to the 1st down. 136 yards, the touchdown and the early interception. Smith 2nd and 3, thrown far side, incomplete. Chris Owusu had it, and now they say he caught the football.
Oh, he did. He should have caught it.
By the 2nd-year man out of Stanford.
Look, ball would land right in his lap is what happened. He was pried loose. Now, he should have had it at 1st attempt, but watch the ball. Falls right in his lap. Great concentration to stay with it.
1st and 10. Jets keep it on the ground. This is Johnson. Lunges ahead, needed to get to the 28.
He's getting a very familiar look. I think it's lending to his success.
2nd and 3. This is Johnson again. Close to that 1st down. Ivory inside the 20, still going. All the way down to the 12-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 12. Ivory Trying to find the edge inside the 10 and forced out inside the 5. What a run by Ivory. Not to be impressed with Geno Smith marching him down the field. 11th play of the drive. Football comes loose. Who has it? Minnesota does.
Captain Munnerlyn, 24, looked like he was the guy to recover it.
Appeared to be headed in for the touchdown, and Sally, what a play by Andrew Sindeo, the undrafted fourth-year safety, stripping Ivory.
The door inside for the 5-yard line. Wow.
Jets had an 11-play drive that had covered 76 yards. Looked so impressive on that drive. 2nd and 9, Bridgewater, they give to Asiata. Across the 5. Play clock down to 1. This is 3rd and 6. Bridgewater, quick strike over the middle. Johnson on a crossing route. Crosses the 15. First down through the air. 18.
Look at Bridgewater. Bridgewater working the play at the line of scrimmage.
Throw near side for Johnson is incomplete.
Become more vocal.
Here's Spaniard, only his 8th carry of the season, crosses the 25, takes on a hard hit there.
Starting lineup and paying huge dividends here today.
3rd and short, Asiata trying to pick up the tough yard for the first down. No signal yet. This has been so steady for this team. Will be a free agent at season's end. Speculation about his Jets' future. This is Curley backpedaling, fielding from inside the 25, runs it out of bounds. Football coming up on NFL Network. All next on the Verizon halftime report. Chris Johnson bounces to the outside. 2nd overall pick back in 2009 of the Vikings. As a rookie alongside Brett Favre. And what a first half he has had. Johnson.
Darrell Bevel played in this offense when he was in Seattle.
Johnson making Powell takes a direct snap. This is Harvey finding the edge. Has the first down and more. Morningweg. 11 first downs for a Jet offense that has had all kinds of issues this season. 1st and 10 pass, incomplete.
Game, and he's been really good in and around the line of scrimmage.
Draw play, this is Ivory. Inside Vikings territory, down to the 49, maybe 48. Jets 4 of 6 on 3rd downs today. Smith from the gun, takes a shot over the middle, it's incomplete. Curley asking for a flag. There is one thrown on the near side of the field.
There are 2 fouls on the play, both against the defense. Holding. Defense, number 29, that penalty is declined. Pass interference, defense, number 24. Spot of a foul, automatic, first down.
Geno Smith, 8 of 11, buck 43, a touchdown and a pick. What a play by Smith, escaping what would have been a sack, picks up 7.
Offense, he is in complete control right now.
2nd and 3, draw play, Johnson. Able to get to the 25.
Good rhythm, making good decisions with the football.
8th play of the drive. This is Ivory, who had the fumble earlier on a drive that appeared to be going in for a touchdown. 1st and 10, 53 seconds left. Smith hit on the release, just barely able to get rid of the football. Griffin was there. Jets with 2 timeouts left, 50 seconds in the 2nd quarter. Smith has time over the middle, dumps it off to Ivory. Wrapped up at the 15-yard line by Brinkley.
Play action, take a shot outside to one of the receivers.
Geno's going to throw it, or at least attempt to. Escapes one man and finally dragged down from the deck. It's Everson Griffin.
Check from Everson Griffin. Now look, he's going to look everywhere. He wanted to come out here down at the bottom of the screen to Eric Decker. So there's your play action. Protection doesn't hold up, but see, he wanted to come down to his left. He's forced to eat it and then try to run for it.
3 yards out. Part of the snapper. Falk barely able to get the kick off, and it is good. The rolling kick by Falk. Vikings cross the 40 there. He's going to take one shot. With 17, make it 12 seconds left with a short pass. Spaniard underneath inside Jet territory ahead of the 47. Bridgewater trying to draw the Jets offside. 1st and 10. This should do it for the half. Bridgewater's going to take a shot. Throw it end zone. And it is picked. Darren Walls with the interception. His 2nd of the season. Bridgewater.
Here's another look at it. 3 men in the area. Walls come down with it. Jets had it well defended.
7 yards. Had a long touchdown reception from Smith. 35 yards out. And that's where we stand as we start the 3rd quarter here at TCF Bank Stadium on the campus of the University of Minnesota. This is Cordero Patterson across the 25. Jets say they have the football. 22 yards on a return. And now they say Jets football.
It's Patterson's hit. See, ball is out. He's not on the ground. So that's going to be fumble. The ball was loose, even though it was sort of cupped in his elbow. But you see how long the ball was there. Okay, see, the ball starts to come out prior to him hitting the ground. Even though it wasn't completely out.
A fumble by Cordero Patterson on the opening kick of the 2nd half. And now the call from Boger.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field stands as a fumble. 1st down, New York.
Hands in this situation.
All right, Mike, thanks. What a play by Bilal Powell, the backup running back for the Jets, and Trevor Riley, the 2 men who converged on the tackle.
With this great field position.
This is 2nd and short, 1st down and more. Ivory bounces outside, still going like a battering ram down to the 5-yard line. Tough man to bring to the turf. Over 70 yards on the ground. Ivory taking on seemingly that entire front.
Down inside the red zone.
Decker in motion, 2nd and goal. Smith tucks it away. Forward progress took him to the 4-yard line on 3rd and goal. Jets have been very good on 3rd down today. 5 of 8. Smith has time, throws end zone, incomplete. Off the hands of the tight end Cumberland. 22-yard chip shot. Polk 2 for 2, hitting from 36, 33 earlier, and now from 22 early stages of this 3rd quarter. Spiro Dita, Solomon Wilcox, our producer Vic Frank, our director Chris Fenson, rest of our CBS crew. Patterson again bobbles it for a moment, takes a vicious hit at the 13, somehow still going. Boy, that may have rung his bell. 1st and 10 inside the 15-yard line. This is Asiata, 2nd straight start. Bridgewater, a very efficient 1st half. Here he is, play action, 2nd and 6. Pocket collapses, Bridgewater trying to pick up some positive yardage. Quentin Copels. Jets showing blitz, 3rd and 5, here they come. Bridgewater's going to tuck it away. Needed to get to the 24. Is short, and a late marker comes flying in. Demario Davis on the tackle. Bridgewater a yard short.
Unnecessary roughness. Defense, number 56. Blow to the head of a sliding quarterback. 15-yard penalty, automatic 1st down.
How hard he hit that frigid turf. 1st and 10 after the penalty. Asiata barely getting back to the line of scrimmage. Loses a couple. Ellison, the tight end in motion. Play action, 2nd and 13. But Bridgewater barely able to get rid of the football with Sheldon Richardson, who had the safety early on. His way today with Wilkerson out the 2nd straight game. What a game Richardson has had so far. 3rd and long. Bridgewater, pressure coming from every direction. They dump him for another sack. To go.
Prior to the quarterback being sacked, holding, defense, number 20. 5-yard penalty, automatic 1st down.
It's a new set of downs for the Vikings.
That's the 3rd defensive holding today against the Jet defense. Asiata able to get to the 45-yard line. Right guard to the left. Jets took him in the 2nd round back in 2010. This is 2nd and 5. Asiata, the 3rd-year runner Johnson. 3rd and short from inside the 49. Little pitch play. Asiata cuts back. 1st down and more. Inside Jet territory, lunges ahead of the 46, 5 yards. 1st and 10. Asiata deep in the pile, moving.
That's what's most critical.
Play action from Bridgewater, 2nd and 4. Swings it near side. It's caught. Jennings out of bounds, shoved by Walls. 17 yards and another 1st down.
They may want to take a look at that one.
No signal yet.
Wow.
And now it looks like the challenge flag has been thrown out by Rex Ryan.
There it is. Worth looking at if you're the Jets.
New York is challenged in the middle of the field of a completed catch inbound.
By
After reviewing the play, the rule on the field will stand as a completed catch inbound. First down, Minnesota.
17-yard pass play between Bridgewater and Jennings. Now Seattle has been the workhorse, now approaching 50 yards as we take another look. Ever Riley, a head injury, also questionable to return. 2nd and 9. Bridgewater has time, finds Asiata, who has been their workhorse almost exclusively here. Bridgewater has orchestrated a long drive, 13th play here. Bridgewater throwing off balance, back foot. Not taking a chance. Jennings the closest target in the vicinity. And here's Blair Walsh, 39 yards. One of the top distance kickers over the last couple of years, and that is no good. He missed it. Night football on ESPN. Atlanta, hard to believe, right at the top of the NFC South. A big one for them to close out Week 14.
You ought to have some of these possessions in with the score by taking it into the end zone and not settling for field goals.
2nd and 11. Smith keeps it underneath to Harvin, the former Viking. Smith underneath. Caught by Harvin. Forward momentum took him to the 40, and that is enough. Make it 45. His best game as a Jet was his 2nd game with New York. Week 9 in Kansas City, 129 yards receiving. This is Chris Johnson. Picks up maybe a yard. Harvin lines up in the slot towards the top of your screen. This is 2nd and 8. Smith feeling the pocket collapse, spinning away. He eludes another set, gets it off to Decker. Decker cuts back, still gone. Down to the 25-yard line on a catch and run by the former Golden Gopher.
He feels Everson Griffin coming around the back end. And see, watch him. I think he starts to panic a little soon, but then he recovers. He escapes, get out of the pocket, vision down the field, dumps it off to Decker, who, as you said, knows every inch of this stadium where he played collegiately, making plays like he did in college here.
Misdirection play. Johnson inching closer to the 20. It's all the talk this week in Cleveland about Mike Patton's decision to stick with the veteran Hoyer. So far paying off. Smith keeps it underneath again on 2nd and 7 to Johnson. Offenses in the league in terms of the percentage of 3 and outs. Haven't had many today. Smith looked like a box play. Trying to dance his way to the line of scrimmage. Tom Johnson. Geno Smith has the Jets driving again, 2nd and 10. Ninth play of the drive. Smith, quick strike, Decker. Brought down right after the catch. 3rd and 2. Smith's pass deflected high in the air, nearly intercepted. Somehow Griffin unable to corral it.
Broken up.
Shot from Folk. He's hit on 3 of 3 today. Low snap. And Folk puts it through from 24 yards out. The Jets back to tie it at 21 that he heard last week. For the Jets, Antonio Allen, a hand injury, questionable to return. Trevor Riley, who was dinged, head injury, will not return for the Jets. Cordero Patterson fumbled the kick to start the 2nd half. It comes loose again. This one appeared to come out after contact with the ground. 28 yards, Patterson trying to make something happen. Patterson, who they took 29th overall in the 2013 draft. He's had an awfully disappointing season. That's the tight end, Kyle Rudolph.
Tight ends to Pro Bowls.
First catch by Rudolph a moment ago. Sets up a 2nd and 4. This is Ben Tate, whom they acquired off waivers from Cleveland a couple of weeks ago, that Turner has used today. Bridgewater, quick strike, near side. This is Jennings. Right at the 45, forced out after a pickup of 8. Tate stays on the field, draw play. Here he is again, crosses the 45, ahead close to the 48.
Teddy Bridgewater at quarterback.
Vikings keep it on the ground again. Tate cuts back inside Jet territory. Double screen, far side. That is right. Third-year receiver, 5 yards through the air.
In fact, he hasn't Teddy Bridgewater.
3rd and 1, Bridgewater, far side. It is caught by Rudolph for a Vikings first down. Bridgewater play action, flushed out. Ellis getting to him, deep throw near side, incomplete. Charles Johnson covered by Phillip Adams. Boy, what a catch that would have been. That's we'll get to here in a moment. 9th play of the drive. Bridgewater from the gun over the middle, incomplete. Again intended for Johnson. And Sally, that Jet secondary so maligned this season.
Showing very well today.
That pick 6 by Gino, the difference. 3rd and 10. Bridgewater showing all kinds of mobility, spinning away initially and then finally tracked down by Sheldon Richardson.
Good movement by Teddy Bridgewater. Didn't know he was this athletic. It took Richardson making this tackle in space. That saved what would have been a huge gain.
As the Vikings now will punt for only the 2nd time today. Blocked the punter out of UCLA. Fair catch signaled by the Jets, and this will take a Vikings bounce just inside the 5-yard line. At their own territory, 1st and 10 from inside the 5. This is Chris Johnson doing what he does best, making the initial guy miss, getting close to the 10-yard line. And 5. Smith on the out far side. He's got Decker. It's incomplete. Smith pump fakes, flushed out. He's going to run it. Takes a hard hit. Short of the first down. Josh Robinson.
How to protect himself by sliding. Takes a hit.
We've only had 4 total punts in this game. 2nd by Ryan Quigley. Joined us 162 yards, a touchdown, and the pick on the Hail Mary throw to end the first half. This is Asiata. Short pickup. It's the runner. Hit the 8-minute mark of the 4th. All tied at 21. 2nd and 11. Jets coming to the blitz. Bridgewater has his man. It's Johnson again. One out of bounds, short of the 30. Done it in only 4 receptions. Another 56-yard touchdown catch earlier. End around play. This is Jarius Wright. Still going inside the 10 and finally knocked out of bounds. Jay Cronchier with the safety.
Then we're going to see him come around here and then watch the block by Bridgewater to seal the edge. Watch this. He picks up Babin right there. That's enough to get him started and getting to the 2nd level. Well-designed play. But look at the block by Bridgewater. It's effective, not devastating.
First trip in the red zone for the Vikings today. Asiata inches close to the 5. 2nd and goal. Bridgewater's going to run it. Brought down from the back just short of the 1. A moment ago by Sheldon Richardson to save the touchdown. 3rd and goal. Bridgewater under pressure. Walks it to the end zone. Incomplete. Appeared to be inadvertent contact. Jarrett on the coverage of Jennings. And here's Walsh, their 3rd-year kicker. Missed from 39 earlier. This time was good on the easy chip shot from 20. 24-21, Vikings. Getting that 1 timeout for the Jets, looming large. As Harbin is going to play it just inside his own end zone. Dances up the sideline, fumble. Out of bounds. Smith from the gun on 1st and 10. Slings it far side. High pass. It is incomplete.
It's in coverage.
2nd and 10. Draw play to Ivory. Inching close to the 25. Tackled by the safety, Harrison Smith. Vikings showing blitz. 3rd and 6. Smith under pressure. Somehow gets it out to Johnson. Johnson across the 25. Close to the 30. Needed to get to the 31. Appears to be short. Pressure coming from Captain Munnerlyn.
All-out blitz. Look, Munnerlyn comes in, and then Johnson just checks loose for the catch and run. It was his job to pick up the blitzing Munnerlyn to that side.
That kind of risk here. With 4:29 left. Play clock down. Jets barely get it off. Quigley punting. This is Sherrills. From inside the 10, gets a couple of blocks, springs him forward, runs out of bounds right at the 30. Penalty flag down at the 21-yard line. The flag's down.
Illegal block in the back. Receiving team, number 57. 10-yard penalty. Minnesota keeps the ball. First down.
Then keep in mind, Jets just one timeout remaining. We'll keep it on the ground. Draw play to Asiata. Low snap to Bridgewater. He loses the sack. Shuffles out, gets to the line of scrimmage. May have lost a yard. Penalty marker thrown. Sheldon Richardson, who makes the sack. Looks like he's hurt.
Offense, number 75. Half the distance of the goal. Replay, second down.
Bridgewater from the gun. Jets blitzing. Bridgewater's pass will fall incomplete.
You're taught to protect inside out, so the most immediate threat is coming from the inside.
Left leg gets the penalty. Right, it's fumbled! And the football still loose. The Jets miraculously fall on the football. Phillip Adams, and it's down 3 with 3:13 left. Smith on 1st and 10, finds Decker, far side. Decker close to the 34, 5 yards through the air.
Geno Smith.
2nd and 5. Draw play to Johnson. Gets close to the 40. 3rd and 1. Johnson needed to get to the 39 from just outside the 40. Just one timeout remaining for the Jets. Smith airs it out near side. That's Harvin for the catch. Right at the 50. Smith under pressure. Griffin unable to get him down. Smith escapes again. First down and 11. Flacco all the way down to the 31-yard line.
Ferguson didn't give up on the play.
Boy, Griffin missed on a deflected pick earlier.
You've got to start making some completions.
Well within the range of Falk. This is 2nd and 4. Geno's going to take a shot at the end zone. Incomplete. Touchdown pass to Harvin. 3rd and 4. Smith throwing inside the 10. Incomplete. 4 for 4 today. Spot hold is down, and Falk ties it with 23 seconds left. See where Falk kicks it here. Straight down the center of the field. Vikings have played off a couple of bounces. This is Patterson. Stutter step, crosses the 15, past the 20. And brought down at the 21-yard line as 7 precious ticks last week. The home went over the Panthers. Only his 9th career start. Sitting at 4 and 4. 1st and 10, Bridgewater. He leads the sack, throws up the field. It is no signal yet. Right battling Rolls, and they say right with the catch for the Vikings. Penalty marker is thrown. Boy, Sally, you thought for a moment Walls had it for the pick. Right, somehow the catch.
Neutral zone defense, number 91. That penalty is declined. First down.
Line is with 37 for Walsh. 7 seconds, 6 over the middle. Bridgewater sliding. Right run by Jennings, and that'll get him much closer. Right at the target line. It looks as though they'll spot it at the 38. Field goals. He's led the league with 17 kicks of 50 plus, and this one not even close.
He appeared to rush himself.
The Vikings are guaranteed a possession unless the Jets score a touchdown or the Vikings get a safety, which would end the game in their favor. C.J. Graham takes a knee. Geno will come onto the field from the 20.
He's intercepted in return for a touchdown.
Chris Johnson cuts back, gets to the 25-yard line.
You go back to the ground game. Allow it to get the offense in rhythm.
2nd and 5. This is Johnson. Sally, interesting they've gone away from Ivory, at least for the moment. Powell, the long setback on 3rd and 3. Smith from the gun, all day to throw. Over the middle, he's got Decker for the first down. inside Vikings territory to the 47, 27-yard strike from Smith. Draw play, Ivory. He is met by Griffin. No gain. Barely able to get to the line of scrimmage. Overtime, opening possession, a touchdown here for the Jets. Wins it. 2nd and 10, Smith. Pocket collapses. Appeared to be a face mask on the play. Smith is going to run it out of bounds. 3rd and 6. Smith under pressure, deflected in the air and incomplete. Well, Griffin has been so impactful for the Vikings defense all season. Missed a deflected potential interception earlier in the 4th, as this one is down inside the 10.
At 24 apiece.
Walsh today just 1 of 3 field goals. That last miss at the end of the 4th from 56 yards. This is Matt Asiata. At this point, sudden death. 2nd and 8 from inside the 10. Bridgewater has time, dumps it underneath. That's Asiata. Crosses the 10. Minnesota needing to get to the 18-yard line here against the Jets. 3rd and 5. Quick throw, far side. This is Wright. First down and more. Only Richardson to beat. Wright will score. And the Minnesota Vikings win it on an 87-yard catch and run to Jarius Wright.
And there's Teddy Bridgewater's going to get it over to him. Quick wide receiver screen. Look at the blockers out in front. One missed tackle right there. From there, he's going to run away from the big lineman, Sheldon Richardson, who gives great effort just running that far down the field. It's a walk-off homer for Jarius Wright.
Biggest moment in the 3-year career of Wright, former 4th-round pick out of Arkansas. 87 yards.
And it was Jarrett, 37, who missed the tackle. He was the one who had the opportunity to get Wright on the ground. Once he missed, Wright turned on the Jets and outran the defense for a touchdown. 100 yards receiving on the day. Charles Johnson also over 100 yards receiving. They've made plays for their young quarterback, Teddy Bridgewater, and what a duel between he and Geno Smith here in Minneapolis.